Aloha, this is PapaRon coming to you from my kitchen down in the cave in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I'm going to read the statement of purpose from the Articles of Incorporation of the Sustainable Future Association that I incorporated here in New York State in 1985 when I was working in Harlem with the National Council for Church and Social Action. I'm going to read it because I've written it years ago and I've passed it around. And I don't know how many people have actually read it. A few people read it and said, "Oh, what a good idea, good luck." And it's something that I think the time has come. Well, I know the time has come. It's past time when we really need to re-tribalize North America in order to help provide an example to get the world off the collision of course with Armageddon doomsday and get back on a sustainable track. So I'm going to actually read this to you now, and it begins. As stated in the Articles of Incorporation, the purposes for which the corporation is formed are to promote New Age ideas and culture, to develop projects, model communities, demonstration farms, and research organizations, to develop programs to expose inner city dwellers to farming and rural community life, to develop programs to expose rural residents to artistic and cultural opportunities generally available only in urban areas, to develop model programs to aid the economically disadvantaged in both urban and rural areas by fostering self-reliance through the utilization of appropriate technology, alternative agricultural systems, and cottage craft industries, to enhance the quality of life in both urban and rural areas through economic development, cultural and artistic exchange, and to promote a spirit of cooperation in all areas to the common good, period. Since this was written, I have discovered an underlying principle for all of this. There is a cultural continuum rooted in the soil and spanning the full range of human activities, culminating in the fine arts and performing arts. Performing arts is the highest level of creative expression as the performer becomes the medium. However, this does not belittle creative expression at any level, for in keeping the land, there is unlimited opportunity for creative investment. A study of a Japanese tea garden shows immense investment in care and love by the gardener. A look at a fully developed permaculture garden will show deep devotion to enhancing nature for both productivity and aesthetics. Indeed, from nurturing the land and keeping animals, to the making of clothes and the building of shelter, to the craft of pottery, leather work, metalwork, and the various sorts, all basically for providing for human needs in their formative stages, we see developing over time many levels from craftsmanship to artistry. This is indicative of the gradual development of man's innate creativity as spirituality is recovered. As we are rising into an awareness that we are eternal spiritual beings having a temporary human experience, we can unleash this creativity in the building of a more idealistic, unified global civilization that works for all. Rather than being a chore, we can see it as a tremendously exciting and challenging outlet for our pent-up creative activities. The Sustainable Future Association was created to help unite and direct these energies. There are many New Age groups and projects, but they need a unifying guidance. Sustainable Future Association would like to sponsor high-level conferences towards the creation of an institute for a sustainable future and see activities generated across the board to the initial concept of a farm club for urban refugees. Student interest in these ideas is on the rise, and it offers a truly wide opportunity for Sustainable Future Association to unite the idealists of all ages as we substantially build model communities based on coexistence, co-prosperity, and common cause. In building these models, we have the opportunity and the responsibility to regenerate or recreate everything man has touched, starting with ourselves. Human responsibility to unite mind and body centered on God's source, molding our character to reflect Christ-like qualities, remains step one in the quest. Establishing God's source-centered families, relationships, and extending these to our community relationships is step two. And step three includes taking responsibility for restoring relationships with the rest of creation by becoming good stewards rather than dominators. These three simple steps require all the creative effort we can muster. We must learn how to work on them concurrently, for as the model communities are developed and problems are successfully worked out, it becomes easier for others to join in the regeneration. That's the first paragraph, and I'll pause here for now.